G'day everyone, I'm back and it's been some time since I've made a video for this particular YouTube channel, but I hope you're all doing well. And if you're a runner and you've been following my journey as a runner, I hope your running has been going really well, and most of all that you've been enjoying it. And that's probably a good place for me to start with this particular video. Look, it's been a while since I posted a video, and the reason why that happened was, first of all, we had a couple of hurricanes here in Cancun, where I live in Mexico, over the hurricane season, and there was a bit of emphasis put around making sure that everybody was going to be okay during that process. And I guess it was during that process where I had a little bit of downtime that I thought about my running channel and how it's been going and whether or not I've really been enjoying it. And the truth came up was that I wasn't really enjoying making videos about my running. I'd set myself this goal of breaking some world records by the time I got to the age of 60 in January of next year, and that is still absolutely something that I'm doing. I'm just not going to do it anymore by making videos and putting the pressure on myself to do it in front of an online audience. Now, some of you might be able to relate to this, but I've decided that there's plenty of running channels out there for people to watch and get motivated by. And it was taking away the enjoyment for me of my actual running, having to think about making videos and setting up all the gear, making sure that I had all the technology right and that I had a script to talk about as well. I was getting to the stage where it was just getting a little bit of a pain, and I don't want my running to turn into that. I run because I love running, and I love the freedom of running as well. And by making YouTube videos about my running, I just felt as though it was taking away that enjoyment. So, well, the thing is, I've kept on running. I've kept chasing my goals. I just haven't been sharing videos on YouTube about it. And you know what? I'm really, really happy about that. I've been falling in love with running again. I've got my enjoyment back about it all. And I've never felt better in the last couple of years in terms of my running ability and also the performances that I've put in. So who knows, one day I might share some more on YouTube, but don't hold your breath on that one, because I don't want to once again destroy what I've now created for myself in terms of the happiness around my running. So where does this leave the channel, and what am I going to do in the future? Well, I do have another YouTube channel. It's about the game of rugby, and I've been doing that for over a year now, and I've built a nice global community of that. But I do want to continue with this particular channel, and I've been thinking about what I'm going to do as far as a topic and something that I'm really, really enjoying. I've come up with an idea of something that I've been doing throughout my life in the past few years, and that is to try and help people in different ways that I can. Now, you might say, well, by inspiring people to get out there and go for a run and chase their goals, that could be helping people, and you would be right with that. But as I've said, there's a lot of channels out there about running, and you can go and check those out and get motivated by all kinds of people across the world that have YouTube channels about running. I've decided now to do something completely different. I'm going into a space that I really enjoy, and hopefully I'm going to be able to help a lot of people in that area as well. Over the years, I've been responsible for setting up different men's clubs around the world. And you might ask, what is a man's club? Well, a man's club is a safe place where men can come to talk and share their feelings and opinions about all sorts of things that are going on in their life. I've found this to be a really inspiring experience as I sit and listen to men and talk to men about all the daily things that go on in our lives that we possibly don't share with anybody else. So what I've decided to do here on this YouTube channel is to create a man's club. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to post videos about all sorts of different topics that men come up against in their lives. And it's going to be very much an interactive show. So I want you to engage with the topics that I'm talking about. Leave your comments about how you're feeling about them. And hopefully through this process, we can help each other. We can talk about things that we've got on our minds, things that might be weighing us down in our lives, but it also might open an opportunity for somebody else to read about your experience, and therefore it gets to help them. So I'm basically taking the whole man's club philosophy from a real life situation and putting it online here on YouTube. Now, I'm going to start this in about a week's time. I've got to finish off a few things on my rugby channel for the season, and after I've done that next weekend, I'm going to start making videos for this men's channel. Now, it's going to be called Inside Men, We're going to get into men's brains and heads and talk about all those things that might be frustrating for men. It could be relationships, particularly with their parents. It could be about relationships with their partners. It could be about fitness and health issues that you've experienced in life. It could be about loneliness. It could be about all sorts of things that men get confronted with on a day-to-day basis. So that's what I'm going to be doing on this channel. I realized a lot of you had got connected to this channel because it was a running channel, and I was doing things around the carnivore diet and other things that I was experiencing in my life. And maybe this men's club is not something that you're interested in. Well, that's okay as well. You're obviously obliged to do whatever is good for you. So if you are going to be interested in what I'm going to be talking about when it comes to topics relating to men, then why don't you stick around and just see what it's like. So I'm going to be back in about a week's time starting this new direction for this channel, and it's going to be really, really exciting. Throughout my life, I've had an opportunity to do a lot of amazing things across the world, living in different countries, different cities, experiencing different things with different cultures. And I want to be sharing a lot of that here on this channel, how it relates to men's lives and some of the things and characteristics that I've come up against when it comes to relating to men of different cultures, different backgrounds, whether it be in the corporate world, whether it be as a homeless person. Lots of interesting things that we can all share and talk about. So if that interests you, stick around or tell your friends about it, particularly if they're males. And I expect there to be a number of females that'll be interested in what I'm going to be talking about on this channel as well. I can't wait to get started. It's going to be really exciting. So get connected with Inside Men today. It's all kicking off next weekend here on my channel. So to all those people that have been supporting me on my running journey, thank you very much. I'm still doing it. I'm still focused on my world records. And as I said, maybe one day in the not too distant future, I'll come back and give you an update on how all that's going. But as of next week, this channel is moving in a new direction. We're going to be talking about men's stuff across the world. It's going to be pretty exciting, pretty inspiring, and I hope it's going to help a lot of people out as well. So until then, it's time to say adios from beautiful Cancun in Mexico. I'll see you all again very soon on my new direction for this channel. Until then, it's bye for now.